Hello dear Gemini, welcome to a new reading, a general reading, a not time specific reading. Being a general reading, please take in account only what you feel that is resonating with yourself. I'm speaking here about energies, I'm not speaking about sexes. I use the characters in the cards in order for me to be able to express myself, but that doesn't mean that if I'm expressing myself as a gender or to a gender, I am addressing only that gender. We all have both energies in us, feminine and masculine, so please bear with me because it's much easier this way for me to keep a storyline. Because I am speaking about energies, these energies can also interchange with the characters in the cards. That means that I may speak directly to you, Gemini, because this is your reading, or I may speak directly to the cross-watcher. If this is your case, you'll be able to identify it from the storyline. Thank you for all of you who are making donations. I appreciate it. For those of you who are interested in private readings, you can find all the details in the description box below. I like to let the cards come out by themselves. I know it can take a while. This is why the readings have chapters. So if you're not interested in this whole process, if you already know this introduction, please feel free and go directly to the chapter that you are interested in. In case that the chapters are not being visible in the YouTube player, depending on the device that you are using, you can always find the timestamps to the chapters in the description box below. If you like what you are seeing, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, you're welcome. This being said, thank you again, and let's start with your reading. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising or Planet Venus in the sign of Gemini, what's for their higher good to know now? What's best for them to know now? Now being the time that you are watching the recording. Best messages for Gemini, please. And everything that is in their higher good to know now. Four of Wands can mean a lot of things. It can be a new association, a new partnership, a new home, a new job, moving in with somebody new, engagement, marriage, whatever it is for you, what all those things have in common, it's a very solid foundation. So it's now being built. With that foundation, you can build years ahead in front of you without fearing that something will crumble down. It's something that is now being built, having that solid foundation. So good for you, Gemini. Let's see. Best messages for Gemini, please. Eight of Wands, Six of Swords, High Priestess, the Star, Five of Wands, Eight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and the Chariot. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is the energy that holds together your entire reading. It can be that energy that can move the reading in the direction that it needs to go. It also can be the energy in which you are right now. Sometimes it's subtle and we are not conscious about it. Sometimes it can be stronger and we are conscious about it. And sometimes it can be so strong that even people around you are conscious about it. The Hanged Man is the card that is speaking to us about the period of time in which we feel like being blocked, being stuck, being held back. Whatever we are trying, the results that we want don't come, are not able to manifest themselves. But we are able to sense that I cannot understand everything. I'm not able to see everything. I feel it, but I cannot say this is why. And there is that openness of please help me. I am not only able but willing to put myself in an uncomfortable position in order for me to be able to change my perspective so that I can see, can understand, and move away from that. Not anyhow, but understanding why. And the Hanged Man puts himself alone in this uncomfortable position and waits for the sun to come and enlighten him. Is the period of time that we give ourselves, is being given to ourselves to have that period of looking at things from another perspective, from another key, in another key, otherwise. It can speak to us about have just a little bit of patience. You need just a little bit of patience. And you will be able to move along from this stagnancy. And you are, because with the Eight of Swords that speaks to us about a low frequency, it's thinking, and it's a mental trap, it's a mental prison in which whatever we are going in circles again and again and again. I cannot, I have not, whatever I'm doing, I'm not able, exactly as a Hanged Man. But we have to recognize and stop ourselves in going in circles. Take a break, go in nature, do something that you are enjoying. Go meet with people that are optimistic, that are encouraging, that surround yourself with people that really love you for who you are, not because of what they can get from you. Surround yourself with pets, with animals, with children. They are from a higher frequency. Do what you are enjoying, sing, dance, write, whatever it is. Take a break from going in circles. And the moment that you are doing that, and no, don't go in nature, and the period of time that you hike or whatever you are doing in nature, you are thinking about those. It doesn't serve you. But if you are taking care of yourself, doing things that you are enjoying, being in high frequency, people, children, pets, as I told you, you will be able, when you are coming back to the problem that is giving you hard time, you will be able to look at it from another point of view, because every problem has a solution. But when we are staying in this low frequency, we're mistaking solutions that are from the same frequency. We cannot get to a solution from the same energy that is the problem. We have to make the effort into raising our vibration in order for us to be able to get to the solution. and you're doing that. Just have a little bit of patience, and in meantime, be observant of everything. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles speaks to us about self-mastery, but in a sense that we are learning through repetition. But also we can learn something new, and we are repeating it until we are achieving good quality of what we are learning. Or we can look at it as try and see patterns that are repeating in your life. When things repeat in our life, circumstances, even if the characters, we change the characters, we change the location, and we end up in a circumstance that is very like one that we had in our past. We have to put ourselves the question, what have I missed the previous time? Because life gives us a new opportunity so that we integrate what we missed the previous time. And this is the only way. Until we are able to learn everything, to integrate everything, things will come back to us. Not to in spite of us, but to give us that opportunity. So look at patterns of thinking, of doing, of observing, of mentalities that are repeating. Question yourself, is this really speaking about myself? Is this really something that I want to continue in my life or not? And make the needed changes so that the outcome is another outcome. With that, you will be able to understand everything from that higher point of view and notice that you have to make some changes. With the Eight of Swords, mainly in the way that we are thinking, approaching things, if we want another kind of outcome. So, for me, with the Five of Wands here, Five of Wands is a very combative energy. It's stress, it's stressing you out, activities, or it's something that you have to be always have justifications for everything that you are being accused. But in this deck of cards, this Five of Wands, all the characters mainly are smiling. It's something very fair play. It's let's challenge ourselves in order to demonstrate who really is the best in this. But they are challenging one-on-one. The others are simply cheering or waiting for their turn. It's not that everybody is for themselves and nothing else. But it's something that is stressing you. It's maybe you are active in a domain where competition is fierce, and this thing, it's stressing you out. Just wait for a bit, because you'll receive some information that comes in a very quick way. And the Eight of Wands and the Chariot are these energies that are coming very quick in. This is information about a new thing, information that comes from another place towards you, information about another place, traveling, relocating something, or being here. And this Five of Wands, I told you, it seems very fair play. It can be that information that strikes comes very quickly in inviting you in another group, in another circumstance, in another way of dealing with things that will enable you to leave this stagnant blockage, whatever is, leave it behind, because you see new opportunities on the horizon where everything is manifesting in reciprocity, in much more light, in harmony, with respect. It's like you were blocked in a stagnant situation that gave you the needed time to look at everything in a much deeper way, to recognize, wait a minute, I'm keeping myself alone in this low frequency. And you're receiving now information so that you are leaving this behind and going towards something that is much more in tune with yourself, much better suited with yourself. And you'll go in another place, maybe also relocating, putting a physical distance between you and the situation here, and going towards partnerships, jobs, situations where everything comes much more easier. It's not so much effort put into it without seeing the outcome according to the effort that was put into it. It's much more fair play. The High Priestess is the most intuitive one. Just listen to your intuition. Go with your intuition. I know you are very highly analytical character, Gemini. You are thinking a lot, but you also have a lot of good ideas. Just connect with that side of you that is very quick, that has those ideas. Listen to them, because you'll be able to reach your dreams, to see your dreams coming to fruition, but only if you let your guiding star guide you towards your dreams and hopes and bring them into manifestation. Sign of Aquarius, also another air sign like you, very analytical, very cerebral, but you will be just connect to that higher mind of you to get those ideas and start, and with those ideas, with this new opportunity, maybe with these ideas you are communicating them to others, and with that new opportunities is being manifesting towards, you are moving in a very, very quick way. Just make sure that you are being in emotional balance so that you can go in this way quickly and arriving there in one piece. This is the Sun, S-O-N of the Sun, S-U-N. Phaeton is his name, and he wanted to be recognized by his father, and with that he wanted to be able to have his father chariot, but because he was not quite emotionally balanced, he couldn't start those horses. Black, white, yin, yang, it speaks about balance, about perfect balance. When we are in perfect balance, we are capable, focused, determined, but not losing our focus. We are able to move towards that desire, whatever it is, in a very quick way. Otherwise, we are being sidetracked of other things. Just keep your focus on what you want, and you will be able to get there by listening to your guidance, your intuition, and leaving this situation behind, because you had that needed time to observe, to determine what, to make the needed connection, to see what goes to what, and you see very logically, if you want, It's like connecting the dots and seeing everything, how you came to this, and now knowing how you'll be able to make that adjustment so that the outcome is according to what you want. So let's see, dear Gemini. Queen of Pentacles. This is Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. It can be that this energy is now being fired up within yourself, even if you are an air sign. These are people that are, especially the Queen of Pentacles, looks at things in detail. She is like that clockmaker that knows every little wheel where its place is in order for the whole thing to work. Maybe it can speak to you at looking really very deep in order for you to be able to identify everything that you need so that you can be the success that you know you can be. These are very hard working people, but they know how to bring their ideas into manifestation because they are looking at everything, and they are very are persevering. They are not thinking of something and let it go, and no, they make a plan and then they see that that plan is being step by step achieved. This is the energy how you are now being invited to look at things, approach things. Eight of Swords, please. Tell me more about the Eight of Swords, this mental blockage, this feeling that you have no way out, that you cannot, that low frequency, that it's coming to an end with the Hangman. Just have a little bit of patience. Meanwhile, look deeper in detail so that you know what changes you have to do, so that you can see everything clear. And you have the Four of Swords, and Four of Swords, it's speaking to us about take that needed rest time, nurture yourself accordingly, sleep, rejuvenate, recharge. Give yourself physically the needed time to recharge, but also give yourself spiritually, if you want, to connect to higher guidance so that you receive the guidance to be able to achieve everything that you want, to bring your dreams into fruition. Even through sleep, you can have those ideas coming to you in sleep while dreaming. But just give yourself that needed time because you overworked your nervous system with this. You have to take a break from this. What's with Five of Wands, please? Tell me more about the Five of Wands, please. Two of Pentacles. So, Two of Pentacles is speaking to us about the need of keeping everything into balance, bringing balance back. You know you have to do that because this is something that stressed you out. It also can speak to us about with what you had to juggle with in order to maintain a balance. not so solid balance. And it also can speak to us about maybe you had to deal with somebody that juggled a lot, juggled with finances, but man, they juggled with emotions. The water, everything was up and down and up and down. Maybe that, I don't know in what business you are, but it was like that. And this going up and down was the stressing factor in it. And you know you have to bring some balance into it, or make some other choices, or going towards something else, because you cannot deal with much more than this. Let's see. 8 of Wands, those informations that come to you from another place or about another place, about traveling, about relocation, let's see, that come very quickly towards you. 8 of Wands, please. Tell me more about the 8 of Wands. Five of Pentacles and 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups can be a third-party situation, and because of the third-party situation, you may feel like you're not good enough, not worthy of, not capable of. It's like feeling as being used, and afterwards they slam the door into your face. It doesn't have to be only in heart matter. It can be also at a job. You put the work into it, and afterwards they decided with somebody to go with somebody else, and this is that disappointment. But also, if we are speaking about 5 of Pentacles in this stressful 5-5 change is coming, you want to be able to feel again in a position of I'm worthy of something more than this up and down stressful way of looking at things and feeling them. And with that, you are the one who's going towards another choice, and with that you await, or those information come towards you, and this can be also a reason of celebration. This information that comes towards you, you can leave this behind. It's both of them. For some of you is that first scenario valid, for others the second. But I'm looking at this 8 of Wands, and he's very happy. This is something that will lead. It's like being able to make the jump, being able to jump towards something else. And because of it, it's celebrating that opportunity that you see it's coming very quickly towards you. 6 of Swords, moving away from this stressful situation. 6 of Swords, please. Leaving that hard situation behind and moving towards a brighter horizon where everything is happening in reciprocity, in harmony, with respect, much easily. It's like in the flow. 6 of Swords, please. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands can be any sign of fire, signs of fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it speaks about the determination, that drive that is now being fired up within yourself to leave the situation behind and move towards something else. She knows best from the Queen's her worth. I know what I'm worth, exactly the opposite of Five of Pentacles, where they were being convinced from others that they are not worthy of anything. This is regaining your self-worth. This is saying, this is it. I know what I can do. I know what I'm able to do. I know what I'm best in doing such and such. And I won't accept anything less than. And because you are regaining your self-worth, you will be able to attract towards yourself like a magnet right situation, right solutions, right circumstances, right people, and so on. You are being kept in this energy of I cannot, I have not, I'm not able, I'm not worthy, and so on, because you kept yourself in this low frequency energy, that mental blockage. And with this rest, you're able to identify, to see, to understand, and make the needed shift so that everything changes. The potential is here. It's always up to you. It's your choice. High Priestess. Tell me more about the High Priestess. She's very wise. She has the keys to the higher wisdom, and she's here communicating with you. Just open yourself towards her. The High Priestess, please. Why is the High Priestess here, please? Five of Swords. Again, telling you, but now you are able to understand. It's like you were in this situation, stressful situation, for a long time, and you tried your best, and you tried to change perspective, and you tried to change not only perspective but the way that you dealt with things. But whatever you tried, it didn't brought you the desired result. And one day you have this epiphany, because you are in contact with higher realms through dreams, through connecting through higher realms, as I told you with the Four of Swords. And you have this epiphany in which you are saying to yourself, why am I continuing? Why am I insisting to stay in a situation where whatever I have to bring to the table, nobody's interested in it? So if nobody's interested in it, I take everything that's mine and move along, and I'm going away. And you realize that maybe some of you had to deal with people that were wishy-washy, that didn't tell you that they are not interested in what you have to bring to the table, because some of what you did was in their interest. And now you are seeing clear and saying, I'm out of here, I'm gone. This is something that repeated, and now you are looking at it in detail and understanding and making your choice, and you are leaving for sure. But you are understanding now, even logical if you want. You are able to connect the dots. What's with the star, please? Because you are following your guidance, and with that you are moving towards your dreams, your hopes. Three of Wands, and you are opening yourself towards new horizons. Three of Wands is, you noticed, you observed that you are at the crossroad and you have to make a choice, and you did make that. And afterwards, maybe it takes a little bit of time until you get the results, some answers, and in the meantime you are starting and questioning yourself. Don't do that. Don't doubt yourself, please. This is my ships are coming in. Even if I'm not able to see them, I know it. I can feel it. What's rightfully mine will be mine. And it also speaks to us about putting yourself on your own path. Removing yourself from something that created a lot of turmoil, a lot of stress, a lot of and putting yourself, by listening to your intuition, going towards something else, and whatever you are going towards will lead you to your dreams, to your hopes, you had to learn something from this experience. Maybe even that, looking deeper at things, recognizing patterns that are repeating, and this is what you had to learn from that, and you are doing that. And with that, you are putting yourself on your own path. You achieve this self-mastery. 8 of Wands, please. Not of Wands, sorry. It's Wheels. It's 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles, please. Tell me more about the 8 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. And 7 of Pentacles, it's speaking about putting the effort, putting the time, putting the energy, the resources towards your own dreams and hopes. Maybe you realize that in this situation that created so much stress and turmoil, you were not so focused on what you wanted, you were focused on what others wanted, and now you are starting and put the effort, the energy, the resources, the time into what you want to achieve, so that you make sure that you are able to have the harvest of your hard work. Maybe again, this was part of the lesson. And the moment that you are starting and doing that, yes, it will take a little while until you're able to harvest, but it's yours. Just have faith, because you are going towards that. The Chariot. Don't lose your focus. Just continue and move on towards that, and you'll get there. And the Chariot is the character that moves ourselves towards our victory. It is that character that puts himself on his own path. It's the desire of, I'm creating my own path. I'm listening to my intuition, and I do whatever it's in my capability to move towards it. What's with the Chariot, please? Don't forget about emotional balance, because here was, especially with these waves, like tsunamis, this was something that created, I won't say unbalanced, but very consuming, emotionally speaking. You have to bring balance back to you in this department. Why is the Chariot here, please? The Fool. And with that, you are moving very quickly towards a new beginning, a new chapter. You are opening yourself towards a new chapter that will be successful, that will bring everything into manifestation exactly as you dreamed, you hoped to be the success that you wanted to be from the beginning. But it was something here that you needed to look deeper. This is why this Hangman, this is diving deeper. You had to look at it in a much deeper way to be able to recognize what you have to adjust so that the results are according to your dreams, your time, your energy that you put into it. And you are doing it, so good for you, Gemini. Oh, you don't see all the cards. Sorry. Let's see. What's your best guidance, best advice at the end of the reading? Best advice, best guidance for Gemini at the end of the reading, please. I never had so squeaky cards until this deck. Oh, how nice. Dolphin. Live joyful in the present. Archangel Jules. Just be aware of this energy that is here to bring joy back into your life. Dolphins originate from Lacumae, the ascended aspect of Sirius, and carry the keys and codes of the highest frequency time of Atlantis. Their gift is to pass these into the oceans with joy and lightness so that anyone swimming can receive them. Despite being highly evolved, certain Atlanteans who held the sacred crystals technology that powered that continent caused its downfall. They were given the opportunity to earn redemption by taking dolphins' bodies so they could safely store the technology but not use it. To watch over them, some angels of Atlantis took dolphins' bodies. All this karma ended in 2012. Now all dolphins are wonderful healers. They raise the frequency of people to enable them to restore their own divine perfect health blueprints. They also bring through the golden ray of Christ at the ninth dimensional frequency to light up the waters with higher love and teach echolocation. The importance of dolphins is such that an army of sharks, whales, rays, and turtles protect the sacred information that carry. The wisdom of the dolphin card reminds you that you are a special, highly evolved being. Throughout your long soul journey, you may not have been faultless. No one has, but that is past. You are now a light bearer carrying sacred geometric keys and codes from this and other universes. Dance and play. Do what makes your heart happy. Your task is to lighten up and be joyful and gracious as you spread your wisdom. Bring through the golden ray of Christ, and you will automatically heal others. Also know that no one is perfect, so keep your heart open with understanding and forgiveness. I hope this helped. Till next time, take care. Bye.